Alright, I'm back. Thank you. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Fair enough. I was just like, I don't know where I am. I can't find my face. Do I have money? I do have money. I didn't get my allowance for this month. Did I? I like money. That means I can get more booze tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get some of the Kraken. Because this rum is good, but I want to try a different one. Huh. Uh-huh. First of it, okay. I still haven't seen that one. I've seen the second one, but not the first one. I've actually liked the Avengers movies, but yeah, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Oh, okay. Mm, the individuals. I'd probably have to go with Iron Man, yeah. Mm. Hi, Bob.
Turned off. They're only hearing you.
Oh. I'm psychic.
I just realized that I wasn't streaming my microphone.
That's okay. Make me seem more powerful, Keio. I don't mind. Oh, man.
You know,
Huh.
there's some really good pizza places in town,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what it is about Red Baron and Tombstone Pizza. They'll always be my favorite.
Mm. I don't know. Sometimes cheap crap just tastes good.
I think it was because I was like raised on this, because I ate pizzas. Well, I ate pizza so much that my parents couldn't afford to, you know, buy me actual pizza all the time.
Uh-huh.
So they'd get me the stuff you can just toss in the in the oven.
Right.
So it's probably that, but yeah.
I haven't had them in years. That's something I'll have to have when we drive back to Winnipeg. I'll have to like go out of my way to get like pizza pops. You don't have them here, which is weird.
Is that something like Pizza Pockets or something?
Yeah, but they're by Pillsbury, so I don't know why you don't have them here.
That's weird. Well, there's a lot of stuff that, they sell in other countries that they don't sell in America that I wonder why not.
I don't know. That bothers me a lot, actually. There's like so many things that we had back home that you don't have here, and it boggles my mind that you don't. It's like, why not? You have all these other snack foods, but you don't have these. That's weird.
Well, it's kind of like how we have such a limited amount of, like, Cadbury things.
Yeah, there's that too. And
I mean,
miss
Cadbury
stuff is
good chocolate.
Yes, it is. I'm eating that right now, my mini eggs.
I'll be right back.
At least
go
you
get
have
another
those.
piece of pizza.
My mom is forever lamenting that you don't have caramel bars here.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I unmuted his thing. He's looking for food. I heard you guys talking about the Cadbury thing.
We were talking about stuff that Canada has that the States doesn't, just in general, and it's weird.
Well, not to disappoint you, but Hershey's made a deal with Cadbury to where they're not importing it anymore.
Oh, is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
That's too bad, because Hershey's chocolate is just not as good.
No, it's not.
Cadbury's better for everybody at home who's listening. Cadbury is better. Don't think otherwise. It's a lie.
Well, like, there's this shop up in Erie. It's a chocolate shop called Romulo's, and they have the best chocolate ever.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's, like, I'm talking, like, just, mass-manufactured chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least as far as just, like, standard grade, like, candy bar stuff goes, Cadbury's better.
Chocolate-wise, Cadbury makes good
Hershey
chocolate.
Things. Or some Hershey things are good, but Cadbury is better.
Yeah.
It just is.
Most
sorry.
Most anything from Europe when it comes to chocolate tastes better than American chocolate. That said, though, I am a sucker for Reese's.
Yeah.
Always will be. Stick those suckers in the freezer for a little bit, let them get frozen. Yeah.
I like Dove.
I went.
Dove chocolate's really good.
I was gonna cut myself another slice off of this pizza, and I decided to say fuck it, and I just picked up the half that I hadn't cut up yet. That's my slice.
Huh. That's interesting. I was actually wondering who made that chocolate bar, and it's apparently nobody, like, that usually does chocolate. Okay. Later sold it to...
What are you looking up?
Purchase the... Okay, so who owns them? Apparently they have changed, this candy bar has changed hands like 3 or 4 times. Are they a thing on their own? Yes, they are. I thought they were affiliated with Hershey.
Who?
Tootsie Rolls. Huh. Okay, well, anyway, I also like, because you were talking about putting chocolate in the
I really hope
We're
the
back.
first thing that they hear is Harry Bread.
They heard that, yeah. Harry Bread was, I think, the first thing when I clicked.
Awesome. No context. Leave it like that.
Pretty much, yeah. And we're back. Okay. So we have flashback to 48 hours beforehand. I do not have a setting for this, so if you'll just... actually, first thing we're going to do is introduce our characters. Properly. Introduce our characters. And, well, since we have tokens on the thing, we'll go in that order. That volunteers Mick first.
Yay. Thanks, Keio.
You're welcome. It's called laziness
Sadie...
and not being planned.
Sadie is a gun mage who, whose general profession is to hunt down supernatural creatures.
Uh-oh. Ah, there we go.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what else I should put in there.
Well, for one, she's a wizard, class-wise.
Yes, class-wise, she is a wizard.
I guess that'll bring us to Alan. Who I believe muted his microphone.
I'm eating chips, goddammit. Alan is a...
Oh, I should point out that Sadie is human.
Oh, yes, she is human.
Alan is a half-elf.
I want the audience to know that he groans and bitches about that, yet he's the one who chose the race.
Yeah, nobody forced that on him.
Fuck you. He's half-elf. Given the setting, it's being a more modern setting. He's not so much a rogue as much as he is a burglar / hustler. And I don't mean hustler as in he's working the street corner. I mean like he goes into bars and hustles people out of money by pool or stuff like that. His likes are stealing things. His dislikes are not stealing things.
Ah, such a fleshed out character.
Yes.
He also currently owes an old debt to Sadie, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, when last we talked about this, it was he had been robbing a place that Sadie was investigating and like stumbled upon whatever she was looking for, and got into some trouble, and she ended up getting saved by her. Yeah.
He ended up, okay.
Yeah,
he ended
you know
up
what
getting
I
saved by her.
So basically, he was doing a thing, she was doing a thing, his face almost got eaten by her thing, and she saved his ass.
Ew?
I'm pretty sure that is a Japanese hentai right there.
I think I saw that one.
I should go into right.
I think it was called Teeth.
Vagina dentata.
Ah, yee.
I'll start
Yee.
writing. I'll start submitting scripts.
All right.
I'll start cast calls.
We're gonna make it big on the Academy Awards. I'll direct.
When they introduce a hentai category, I'm out.
I'm pretty sure that would be if, like, 50 Shades of Grey made it to somewhere in the Oscars.
Oh god.
Oh, also, Alan is the big brother sort of type to Fib.
Yes. And Fib's turn.
Okie dokie. Fib is a young gnome, unknown age. He is a ranger, bard, multi-class character. Mischievous, kind of goofy, ingenuous. I don't know. Plays the banjo?
That's a defining character trait.
He's essentially a street urchin.
Yeah.
He
he's
makes
a little
money.
Street rat.
He makes money how he can, usually from his music, from what I understood.
Yeah, music, and he's like an errand boy. He'll do small favors for people to get a few gold pieces here and there, and play his music on the corners and whatnot.
So he's a busker and does odd jobs.
Mhm.
Cool.
And likes to hang around Alan.
Yeah.
For some
I don't know
reason
why.
that we don't know why.
So you know how like in movies they'll have that guy that has a little box that he turns the crank on to play music, and the monkey that
An
dances.
organ grinder.
Yeah, organ grinder.
And this is why we're like, we don't know why he hangs out with you. Because that's what you think of. Like, yeah, I'm like the organ grinder, and he's my monkey.
Uh-huh. Well, hey, chaotic neutral. I'm not... Doesn't mean I'm a good person.
Means you really don't care.
Yeah.
I'm lawful
God,
good,
am I
not
playing
lawful
myself?
nice.
Then bringing up the rear, we have Jackson, my character. Our NPC to flesh out the group. The healer, the tank. I use tank loosely because, I mean, while clerics have good armor and good health, I mean, I'm no paladin, I'm no fighter.
More tank-like than any of the rest of us.
Yes.
I don't know. I took that damage pretty well.
I mean,
You know, one hit almost killed me, but whatever.
I mean, at least I don't have the lowest HP out of us.
Who does?
You.
Oh.
The little child has more health than you. The little child can take a bigger hit than you can.
It's because of the underdeveloped bones, cartilage, and
He's
stuff.
made of rubber.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying that because Alan's a half elf, he has underdeveloped.
Half elves.
Whee!
Jackson's first name's actually Craig, but as I was talking to before we went on break, he was in the military for, what did I decide, 9 years? 9 years. He was in the military for almost a decade, and he likes to joke about the fact that by the time he got out, he forgot he had a first name. So he's just so used to people calling him Jackson. Before he joined the military, he was born into a family of priests, paladins, clerics, you know, those of the divine order, and his first 15 years of life he spent doing that. Then he had a falling out with his parents and joined the military. Then he became a pilot. And then he pissed off a member of parliament with the nation that we are currently in, and was forced to retire. He's good at heart, but he can be a little kind of a dick sometimes, even though he doesn't mean to. He has a nasty habit of pushing things to the point where people get angry at him. He's very sarcastic as well. I personally like the quote from Jane from Firefly. You know, hell, I'll kill a man in a fair fight, or if I think he's going to start a fair fight, or if he bothers me, or if there's a woman, if I'm getting paid. Mostly if I'm getting paid. He currently, there's a small island off the main nation of the country we're in called Sparkplug Island. He has a hangar and a garage there, which is his main place of operations, where he fixes and maintains airships and airplanes. He also has his own, which I've titled the Gunboat Diplomat.
Now you make me want to say more things, but I feel like that should just come out in RP or something.
Yeah. Oh, he met everybody through Sadie. Because Sadie, being that works for money. It's like,
Chances are she's had business with him.
Yeah. Most priests, you know, they're going to want it. Well, I have to talk about the person who's in charge of the order and this stuff and that stuff and religious doctrine. And Jackson's more like, oh, you want to pay me? Sure. I'll go exorcise a few ghosts.
Yeah, because Sadie's line of work, it'd probably be more like, no, I need this now.
Right.
I don't have time for that.
Oh, we should say about Sadie, she is a member of a privately funded organization within the world called the Extraordinary Defense Network, which is a small group of people who are pretty much trying to make sure that the average person does not run into demons like we saw earlier.
The League of Extraordinary Gentle People.
Kinda.
Exactly.
Some, probably less gentle than others.
Well, there's a very small number of them.
I have to say.
So, they just kind of get the job done. And now we will fade into more of the story, as I said, 48 hours beforehand. Sadie is in her office, what kind of thing would she have?
Probably doesn't, well, I don't know, she might have an office, but it would probably be more like a...
Paranormal van.
Yeah, maybe. Or like she works out of her car, she works out of her home, out of her garage. I don't know. Something like that. It wouldn't be classy.
It's like the Taps van.
Oh, God.
It wouldn't be at all classy. She's pretty low budget.
Well, as it is a privately funded organization, that's probably the case.
Yeah.
I'm sure in most cases of the Agents of Eden, it's more of, by privately funded, they mean what they have on their person.
That sounds about right. That's about what she gets by on.
What's our budget? Like... What do you have in your wallet?
That's why I always imagine for, like, if she has to, like, set up a ritual just, like, on site, it's kind of, it's Dresden style, She wouldn't have a staff, she might have a hockey stick. Or, like, she needs candles.
I have a staff.
She pulls out a pack of birthday candles. Like, she's not gonna have, like, candles.
No fancy ritual candles. It's the
Nope.
cheap ones you find at the grocery store for 50 cents.
Dollar store. Yeah, exactly. I imagine her pockets are just like, she's got like all this weird miscellaneous shit in her pockets that she just pulls out and...
That'll be $3.50. Do you accept rabbit's foot? I got some
it's all
land.
about what can I get away with. It's more about as long as the purpose is served, it doesn't have to be fancy.
Right. And so, because of her job, we constantly get pulled into situations that are beyond the scope of what normal people in this world would be dealing with. Like the demon we saw earlier. Well, would you like it at her house or in her car, or where would you like me to set this up at?
House is fine.
All right. Offhand, I know I'm springing this on you, but a description of the house, or is it just a normal home?
It's probably just like a middle class place, peeling paint, probably needs some repairs, but it's not like falling down.
She bought it cheap so that she can fix it up and turn it for profit.
More like it's probably someplace she's been living for a while, but, well, see, I don't want to get... Go ahead.
The way you say that makes me think that they don't know she's living there. It's probably somewhere she's just been living for a while.
She's not home a lot of the time. She's out doing her thing. Lawn probably needs a mow.
Neighbors probably hate her because the house looks in such disrepair.
Yeah, compared to the rest of the neighborhood, it's her house.
Sounds like
You're bringing our property
house.
values down, damn it.
Pretty much. Yes, she would be bringing their property values down.
Not to mention, I'm sure the really strange people who show up, like, say, Alan and Fib.
Yeah, that sounds like my mom's house to a T.
The occasional, odd noises. When maybe she has to, like, summon something, or...
She's chanting! She's chanting again!
Lock the doors! And, I mean, her car is, like, this old beat-up piece of thing, so... Yeah. And I imagine she doesn't really cook much for herself either. She's very much like you would expect like a stereotypical bachelor to live. Bachelorette.
Frozen
They're
pizzas
just-
and burritos.
Pretty much, you know, a lot of times
There's
she eats a lot
pizza
of greasy
boxes
takeout.
all over the place. There's
Yeah,
open Chinese food
Bunch of empty
containers.
vodka bottles.
probably, although she tends to like brandy.
Oh, okay.
But she is a drinker.
She's classier than I am.
Well, Alan, you know, he lives on the street. He goes for whatever's cheapest. Whatever happens to be on sale. Dude, I can get 2 of these for $4.
Drinks 40s.
He'll pour one out for his homies.
No, he won't. That shit costs money.
He'll think about pouring one out.
He'll like start to tip it over, like, no.
Just pour it into my mouth. They'll understand.
he holds the bottle up over his head, leans over, and just pours it into his own mouth. He starts to pour one out. He's like, oh wait, no! And starts sipping it up off the floor. What am I doing? What's wrong with me?
But yeah, I
That
don't
costs $2, man.
know. If you were to see her on the street, she's very much the sort, you know, like torn jeans, beat up leather jacket.
Right.
Wouldn't really surprise you to see her downtown, kind of thing, you know.
Accustomed to walking around the more nondescript places of town.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that unusual to see her in seedier areas.
Well, one day while she's lounging about in her house doing something.
Maybe actually cleaning up for a change since she's home.
Yeah, true. You know, the boxes, they're starting to get moldy and smell.
Yeah. You know when the things that you're summoning are starting to complain.
My familiars are bitching, I need to clean. Oh, also, if you haven't done it already, re-impersonate your characters.
As I'm still speaking as her, but I will.
I'm-
I can't. I don't have ownership apparently.
Oh, you don't? My
Nope.
bad. I'll give you ownership. I forgot to do that.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm like, I can't impersonate someone I don't own.
You can if you're GM.
You can impersonate somebody you don't own if you are if your bluff is high enough.
I'm sure Alan's done that a time or two.
Oh, I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you.
Well, anyway, while she's cleaning up, she hears a ringing noise from her Kawe stone. In
Oh
this
yeah,
uni-
right. Those are a thing.
Yes. In this universe, Kawe stone's a magical crystal that acts kind of like a hologram phone.
Do you want me to type stuff, or do you want me to like?
No, you
How
can
are we
speak
doing
it. That's fine.
All right. Well, she'd probably pick up with a hello.
A voice on the other end answers as like, Miss Walsh?
Yeah.
And it's like, we have something we'd like you to look into. Would you be able to meet?
Where?
We'd prefer someplace not as populated, as it is a sensitive matter. Is there some place where you could recommend?
Yeah, I guess. I'll pass along the location to you. Give me a couple hours.
He agrees and disconnects. A few hours pass. You meet him at said location.
Probably
It's
some like back alley.
and these two gentlemen are going to stand out like sore thumbs. As
Oh great.
They look like MIBs.
G-men.
It's like you come strolling in torn jeans and a leather jacket and hair all over the place, and in the alleyway next to a very beefy-looking vehicle are these two G-men-looking guys.
She probably just kind of looked back and forth between the two of them like, well, I can see why you didn't want to meet in public.
Like, Mr. Walsh, I take it.
Yeah, that's me.
Our boss, we've run into a slight problem.
Fine, slight.
The lady of the house has been kidnapped by a group that we feel your talents would be best dealing with.
Yeah, that's slight. Keep going.
Certain dealings that our boss has dealt with led to this, and this is why we would like to keep it away from, say, the police. And we would like to keep it hush-hush, as it were.
Right. Well, you know, that's not a problem with me, but, you know, you don't have to try and make things sound civil. Just tell me what the deal is.
It's a cult. It's a bunch of religious extremists who worship Tharizdun.
You're joking, right?
You said we did not need to be civil.
This is gonna cost, you know.
That's fine. That's fine. Our boss has plenty of money. Plenty of money.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
And as long as this stays between us, and you know doesn't get out to the public, that is our only condition. You must get her back, and the police, the media, none of them can be involved.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I need to make my rent this month, so. Where do you want me to start?
They hand you a small device, much like that of, say, like a USB flash drive.
Alright.
This is all the information we've been able to gather. Inside that is our contact information, if you need to get a hold of us. And with that, they give you a nod, get into the beefy vehicle, it lifts up and flies off into the air.
And she would probably just kind of watch them go, look at the little flash drive. This is gonna be fun. Tuck it into her pocket, head back out.
Once you've gotten time to look at it, the information shows that they were able to locate them, but the building is guarded, and they don't know how many cultists happen to be on the inside. It's a condemned building. Well, not really condemned. It's an abandoned building. Nobody really owns it anymore.
Mm.
There's lots of security around the perimeter for the company that owns the property itself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's... Did I say it was somewhere downtown? It's like somewhere downtown.
Okay.
You kind of think to yourself, okay, perhaps doing a little scouting wouldn't be a bad thing, and of course you know two people who'd be great at that.
Pretty much. Kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna need a hand on this.
And being that it's cult, perhaps having a cleric would not be a bad thing.
You gotta make some calls. Is pretty much what she'd figure.
Jackson being Jackson, he pretty much, he doesn't answer any of your calls, forcing you to make a trip to him.
Damn it, Jackson.
Mostly because you keep getting him into life-threatening situations. He tends to see you as bad luck.
What do you think I do?
So you board a small transport and end up, after about an hour's flight, down at Sparkbug Island, which is in the southern part of Lanson. It's a small island, maybe only like 10, 12 miles across. Pretty much one city there, and out near the airport and outskirts of the city is where his hangar and garage are.
And she'd probably get there and just be like bellowing his name. I know you're in there. Pick up your damn phone.
Just imagine
Conway's
banging
still-
on the door.
Pretty much.
Well, as you get there, and start banging on the door opens, revealing his business partner, Victor Ortiz. Long, straight, black hair, goatee, glasses, kind of thinly built,
Uh-huh.
covered in grease and muck and oil and the typical things you'd see a mechanic covered in. And unlike Jackson, he's quite friendly to you. He's like, "Oh, it's good to see you again."
Yeah, hey, where is he?
Oh, is he screening his calls again?
Yeah,
He's in the hangar.
right. I owe you a drink.
Cheers. Meanwhile, in the hangar, Jackson's messing around with some airplane of some kind.
And she would probably shout his name at him again. Jackson!
Under his breath, "I told him not to let her in." You just, face palm. Wah. Turn around. "What do you want?"
Need you for something.
Right. Is this gonna get me nearly killed or some horrible situation?
Maybe.
At least she's honest.
Yep.
Is the money going to be worth it?
No.
Yes.
Fine. What is it? What's going on?
But first there's a condition. None of this can get out. You understand?
What do you mean?
No public knowledge, no law enforcement, nothing.
Well, considering your usual crew of hooligans, I don't think that's a problem.
Exactly.
I'm sure we
but
all don't want that.
Not really.
I mean, I sure as hell don't want media attention on me. Last time that happened, it didn't end well.
Not usually. But I gotta lay the rules down.
Right. Okay, fine.
And she'd pretty much proceed to fill him in on exactly what the G-men told her and the information on the drive and what she was needing to do to go check this place out.
Right. And of course, his reaction would be, "There is Dune, the most evil of vile evilness." Why do people worship this guy?
I don't know. Because they're stupid.
I mean, the other more evil gods, they're not as bad as him.
Maybe they have a death wish. How should I know?
Well, his cultists tend to be kind of crazy, so I guess.
Well, there you go. There's your answer. If you gotta ask.
Oh, great, we're dealing with a building full of psychotics. That's just lovely.
But money is no object, so
Fair enough.
we just gotta keep it out of eyes.
I have been meaning to overhaul my ship. Could use a new engine.
See? So are you on board or not?
Yeah, fine. And with that, of course, you need to go recruit your other 2 members.
Yep. I gotta pay another visit or 2. You probably just leave him with instructions to meet her wherever at whatever time.
Right. They'd probably be meeting at her house or at a location where they could safely scope out the area.
Yeah.
While the building itself is currently not being in use, it is in a busy part of town, so
Mm-hmm.
they'd probably blend in.
We want to have dinner at that restaurant, up the street or whatever.
There you go. And now you make your way down to locate Alan and Fib. Where are they? Where are they today?
Where would they be today?
What's today?
A day, like any other day.
Girlfriend?
Every day is like
Oh.
Sunday.
Oh, Mick, if you wanted to start
What time of day is it?
the playlist for the audio,
Oh.
you can. At the Dome City Center, so you got some
Right.
city noises in the background. I linked it in chat for you two if you wanted to listen to it.
What time of day is it?
That'd be up to you. There we go. Posting it.
When she would be pretty sure to find them.
Right.
They would be out of bed and about.
Yeah, it's not like they'd be passed out. I mean, they're definitely hustling or trying to do something.
Town square. I'm playing the banjo, you know, singing, being a cute little kid.
I'm cracking my little organ grinder.
I was gonna say you're pickpocketing the audience members.
Either pickpocketing or maybe he's got like something
cup
set up.
game.
Yeah, the cup game or the card game.
Or
Three-card
guilt
Monty.
tripping people.
Huh?
Or guilt tripping people, going around telling people, "Can you believe this kid's parents died? Can you believe
Hold on.
what he's dealing
Hold
with?"
on, I gotta see what my charisma is relative to my dexterity. Oh, it's the same. Yeah. Let's go with persuading audiences through the amazing power of guilt.
Through the amazing power of guilt. Okay. Make your rolls and I'll roll against you.
Do I still have bardic inspiration?
No, you do not still. Technically, that hasn't happened yet.
I think I did that right. Yeah. 15 ain't bad.
Oh, whoever you were talking to is not that impressed because they rolled a flat 19 plus whatever.
I got a 10.
He goes, yeah, well, I gotta put my kid through college, so.
Right.
Sorry, bud.
A 10 on your performance?
Yeah.
That's good enough. It's a solid performance. It's nothing amazing.
Oh no, he's actually not a very good bard. He just likes to play stuff.
Banjo's like out of
See-
tune. He's singing off key.
He has this leather studded coat that he sews like metal objects onto it, and the sleeves are too long for him, so they keep getting in the way of the strings.
There you go. If you unimpersonate and re-impersonate Rip, you'll get your picture back. Or you should get your picture back. There you go. So that person you tried to persuade didn't do you any good. So
Yeah,
go ahead and
is
try
he-
again.
You could go ahead and try and pickpocket.
Yeah,
him.
that's what I was gonna do. Fuck that guy.
If you won't give it to us voluntarily.
Damn.
Nice.
See if they notice. I highly doubt it. It's 2. No, that's a 21 versus your 26. You successfully pickpocket a couple people's wallets. Making... you got 24 gold out of it. Did you want to make another performance check?
Sure, why not? Just to let you know, I have my hat out in front of me on the ground. My hat isn't actually a hat, it's an iron pot that I wear on my head.
Is it a colander?
No, it's not a colander, it's like an actual, like, cooking pot.
Okay.
He doesn't belong to the Church of the Spaghetti Monster.
I got a 9 that time.
Oh, okay.
Or, wait, yeah, 9.
Okay.
Are you adding in your trained bonus too?
My trained bonus?
Yeah, you're.
What's the trained bonus?
Well, let's see here. Your performance should be, you get your +3 for being proficient. It's one of the things that comes with either your class or your background.
Yeah, so you.
Plus whatever your charisma would be. Your charisma modifier.
So it would be 6 plus 3 plus an additional 3.
Okay, so 12 then.
See, that's pretty good. A couple.
Yeah, 12.
They throw in 2 gold pieces, and then continue on their way. And Mick, you can pop in whenever.
For the record, that 24 gold. Alan splits it. Shit.
My character shouldn't know that you're doing that.
Oh, why?
Hmm?
Oh, right.
My
Good.
my character would not want to know that you were working people over.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So you're not splitting money with me.
Good.
That's fine. My character doesn't really need money.
You know, you just treat him to, like, food and stuff.
Yeah, that works. You know, I'll buy you a falafel.
Falafel.
Did you want to try for some more, or are we going to have Mick jump in?
Whenever she wants.
Whenever she wants to. We can keep going until she wants to jump in.
Okay, well, I imagine Sadie would probably show up and try to blend in with the crowd at first.
Yeah, I just imagine a couple of people walking away, and, you know, Alan's looking around for somebody else to pickpocket and locks eyes with her. It's like, oh. Hi.
I roll to hide.
Man, no one's ever happy to see her.
Can I make a perception check to, like, observe the crowd?
Sure.
I would be doing that occasionally. And what do I add to my perception? Passive perception would be...
Like, if you're actually going to roll for it, your passive perception is like if you took 10 minutes to watch the...
Oh, okay. So I rolled a 12.
What exactly are you looking for?
Just looking to see who's out there, to see where he's at, observing.
Well, he's just wandering around through the crowd, you know, maybe occasionally making, you know, the comment about, oh, can you believe this? Oh, can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
Enough that you can hear it so that you're not noticing the fact that he's actually lifting their wallets.
Okay.
You're at the, you know, the center of town, so there's lots of people going around, going to various different businesses. Lots of different...
Standing on the edge of a fountain.
Yeah. There's people in, you know, nice, fancy you know, suits and other outfits walking around. And there's also a bunch of people walking around who've got, like, you know, 80s punk fashion going. Crazy hair, leather
Safety
jackets.
pins in their jackets.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Alan has currently tried to hide, so he just, like, vanished from your sight. Because that 12 does not beat an 18.
What is that
Alrighty
against?
then.
My passive perception?
No, you can roll perception on that one.
Oh. What do I add?
Let's
Where's
see
my
here.
perception? I don't have perception trained, so is it just plus my wisdom mod?
Yeah.
Well, I crit.
He ducks behind a person, You appear right behind him, tap him on the shoulder.
Going somewhere?
I have a funeral to attend. My best friend's dog is dead.
Fibber doesn't have a dog.
My dog's best friend, yeah.
Look, it'll
At
be
this
worth
point,
your
do
while.
I see this going on?
You can make another perception roll.
Yeah, Sadie's not hiding, so if he sees her, he'll probably find Alan.
Yeah, but he ducked away into the crowd, which is how he
Right,
lost
I know,
sight
I'm
of him
just
in the first
saying,
place.
if you find one, you'll probably find the other.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And since she's not actively
gonna
trying, so if you looked for her, if you saw
Well,
her,
if he's been found, he's obviously gonna stop hiding.
right. It's like that.
You
My,
like-
dog,
you like-
my dog's best friend. You don't have a dog either. Shit.
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna play a different song. Do one more perform, and
Okay.
I've just been awful. No, that,
You're
It's
in
an
character,
11.
sweetie. Also, the
Yeah.
problem is you're rolling in close proximity to me.
He has like this aura. You can't be within a certain distance.
You remember whenever we played D&D up in Boston?
Mass?
Yeah, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And like,
We weren't actually in Boston, but yeah.
I was in Boston briefly,
Oh, well, okay. We weren't
But,
playing
like-
there, though.
but like we were playing there, and everybody that was in close proximity to me, on my left and my right, were rolling terribly. It's just, I have an aura.
You do. You have a bad luck aura.
You've pissed off the gods, Rip.
I did. I don't know who. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Stop cursing me, goddammit.
Please stop.
I just want to roll. I just want something better than a 1.
That's when you start getting 2s.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful what you ask for. Anyway, yeah, I like that. You don't have a dog either.
I guess my HP would be back up to max.
Yes, because none of that has happened yet.
Yes, none of that has happened yet.
I have cancer.
You get a strange feeling that even if you were to make a bluff roll, she's probably not going to believe you.
Even if he was telling her the truth, she might not believe him.
True. True.
Look, I've got something. It'll be worth your time.
There's money involved.
There is money involved. A lot of money.
What's the catch?
No one can know. Just us. But you're used to that.
We don't
There
want the
shouldn't be
cops
any problem
involved.
for you. Exactly. Keep it away from public
What's the
eyes.
real catch?
That is the real catch.
Oh, really?
Well,
I think he's more along the lines of the fact that it's the cult and everything, but
yeah, there's a chance you might die. Maybe.
And that's any different from any other day?
No. So it's no problem.
No. I want half up front.
Half?
A quarter.
Fine. She'll probably drag it back towards Fibber because she's gonna give Fibber a tip for his playing. Because she's nice
Right.
like that.
wait, what did you just say?
She's bringing Alan back towards Fibber because she's gonna put money in his pot.
Oh,
I just imagine her grabbing him by like one of the piercings in his ear. Like, ow, 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 ow. Okay, okay, okay.
imagine she'd probably, if she knows her at all, like if they like know each other, if they're familiar, probably like ruffle his hair or something, you know, like how's it going, kid?
Do I see her at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I run up to her and jump on her and yell, Sadie! It's been too... Where have you been? I missed you. Did you see my new hat?
Your new hat? No,
Yeah,
I haven't
you just
seen
put-
that.
It's right here. And I pick it up and dump the gold everywhere. Trip over my feet trying to pick up all the gold pieces.
That's a great hat. Totally straight faced.
Yeah. That is an amazing hat.
That's a great hat, kid.
Just plop it on my head and it covers up my eyes. I try to look up from underneath it. What are you doing?
No, just talking with Alan.
Is that what
Might
that
need your
16
eyes,
is for?
though.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you managed to get a couple more. That was a really shitty roll. That was a whopping 7 to notice you. Another 25.
She'd probably be just like, listen, I need you guys to do me a favor.
Wait, I got 25 gold, or
Yeah, you
Okay.
pickpocketed another 25 gold.
I thought you were saying somebody rolled a 25 on noticing. I was like, shit.
No, the notice was a 7. They rolled
Oh,
a 7 to notice you.
Okay.
They're oblivious.
They were distracted by the woman talking to the kid.
Oh, isn't that adorable?
What are you doing? Why are you here?
I need to borrow your
Other-
eyes.
My eyes don't come out.
No, I want the rest of you too. Come on. I just need a favor from you and Alan.
Okay.
You
Fib's
might
gonna
want to
jump-
you might want to end with I'll treat you guys to dinner.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Piggyback ride.
Yeah, alright. She'll piggyback him there. She used to have a kid, so I figure it was probably weird for her too.
Oh, clearly we've got a some Sigourney Weaver and Newt action going on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, the one guy that you called a dick, you took his entire wallet.
What's in it? Besides money.
Identification, credit cards, picture of his family, picture of his other family.
Oh. So he deserves this.
Well,
No
my
keys,
conscience
though,
is
huh?
clear.
No keys.
Would have been clear anyway, but that's besides the point.
I am keeping that wallet. Adding that to my inventory.
Althea would approve.
At some point in time, he's gonna have to actually meet Althea.
I have listed it under my equipment as some guy's wallet.
Ah, yes, some guy's wallet.
Did you actually spell it like SUMGAI?
I'll do it now.
Some guy's wallet.
There.
You know, like tie my shoe.
By the time you make it to the restaurant, sitting at a table, he's got his goggles covering his eyes, and he looks like he's got his feet kicked up on the table. It's like one of the tables outside on the little
Right.
patio area.
Patio table.
You got Jackson just kind of silently, just passed out with his goggles covering his eyes.
Can I do something?
Sure.
I'm gonna climb down off of her back and run up behind him and scare him.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
What would I roll for that?
Good
Stealth.
call. Yeah, stealth to run up behind, and then maybe...
Intimidate.
Yeah, for a scare it'd be an intimidate, I think.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and just go like, rah!
Right.
And like tip his, like push on his chair too. Just a little bit.
Well, it
So-
might be getting slapped in the legs by Sadie. I don't know.
Alright, so I got a 15 to stealth.
Alright.
And is Intimidate under Charisma?
That'd be his passive perception.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Used to be.
It is, yeah.
Was the stealth successful?
No, but he's at least pretending to be asleep.
Okay. And a 12 for Intimidate.
Stop rolling next to me. I'm not saying this to be a dick. I'm trying to help you.
I don't have a surface over here.
Damn, this shit hits me fast. Holy crap. This rum, man. Well, it's 100 proof, so...
Okay, the intimidation check, the stealth check, they both failed, but he rolled a 17 plus 3 on performance, so he's pretending to be scared. Like, oh!
Okay.
Oh, gosh! Damn, Fib!
I really got you, didn't I?
Yeah!
He's humoring the kid. That's cute.
What?
I said he's humoring the kid. That's cute.
Oh, okay.
He'd do the exact same thing, ruffle his hair, and then, like, reach into his jacket and pull out a chocolate bar.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, like, grab it, unwrap it, stuff the whole thing in my mouth.
You're gonna spoil your dinner eating like that.
Growing kid like that, he's not gonna spoil anything.
Eh.
I'm pretty sure he'd still eat you out of house and home, Sadie.
Well, like that's hard to do.
You guys do know he's not getting much bigger. He's a gnome, right?
Hey, did I show you this trick? I can play the xylophones on my ribs. And he starts, like, knocking on his rib cage.
Oh dear God!
Is that going to be your next act? Probably take a seat and like order a beer or something. Soda for the kid, or
Right.
juice or something.
Jackson would take his feet off the table and lean in, and it's like, okay, so I'm surprised she managed to get you guys to do this.
She said I'd get ice cream.
She promised me ice cream too.
And gold. Lots of gold. But there was ice cream.
Ice cream sandwiches. You guys treat me like I'm some kind of pariah.
Don't forget the sprinkles.
Won't forget the sprinkles.
Sprinkles are for winners.
Sprinkles are for winners. Sprinkles and chocolate syrup. Or
Extra
and fudge,
chocolate
or
syrup,
whatever.
extra
Yes.
sprinkles.
Whatever you want, kid. You'll have it your way.
See, I never get ice cream because by the time it gets into the garbage can, it's melted. I have to settle for leftover pieces of pizza. And I have to fight the rats for those.
Rats in the city can get pretty big, too.
And mean. They told me I was short. And they're smaller than I am.
Unlike Fib, the rats in the city are still growing. I think I saw one wearing jeans the other day. It was horrifying.
That was your reflection.
Jerk.
Grown-ass man arguing with a kid.
Yeah, well, at least I can reach the cookie jar.
You guys don't have a cookie jar.
I was gonna say you have a cookie jar.
Oh yeah, but
He's probably like, I don't have a cookie jar.
there are
Yeah,
cookies
you
in
never
it.
told me we had a cookie jar.
Well, normal people can see it.
Normal people?
Are you saying you're normal?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I wouldn't believe him either, kid. mean, look at that face. That's only something that a mother could throw away and adopt. Or for adoption.
Okay, guys, knock it off.
As you sit down, a light shower starts to sprinkle down on the city.
You know, Jackson, if you were hanging off the edge of a cliff, I'd help you, but I'd laugh at you first.
Well, be sure not to hang off the edge of a cliff anytime soon. Wouldn't want to give you the satisfaction.
Well, if they're at a patio table and it started to rain a bit, Sadie would probably put the umbrella up.
It's raining? I have to take a shower. He goes out and like starts rubbing his hair. He only gets to take showers when it's raining.
This is somewhat of a magical, technological world. As soon as it starts raining, the umbrella just a kind of like a spell pops up and covers the table with a little barrier.
Fair enough. You can shower at my place, kid.
You know,
Like a proper shower with soap.
Like a proper shower, yeah.
You mean like with warm water?
Yeah. And you can smell like coconuts.
Can I use a pink towel? Pink fluffy towel.
Will
Wrap
green
it on
do?
my head like one of those magic people?
If you're okay with green, then we have a deal.
Alright. Good enough.
you know, we'd be able to support ourselves if, like, you know, people got paid better.
I'm suddenly reminded of, what are the two guys from the first Alien movie? Well, we need to talk about the bonus situation.
I don't know, I don't know Alien as well as I know Aliens.
We are getting paid, though, right? Like, you didn't lie to me.
I didn't lie to you. There's money in this.
How much?
I wasn't given a limit.
That's scary. I have.
Well, it's a big deal.
I have the shiniest boner right now. Tell me more.
I have a raging gold boner. And Craig's quick to point out, it's like, they don't put a limit on it because we're not likely to succeed.
You always gotta be a pessimist.
No, I'm just being realistic here. Let's face it, they don't want the cops involved, they don't want anybody else involved, and they got the money to tell us they don't care how much we spend.
When do they ever want the cops involved?
In your line of work, not very.
Exactly. So what's the difference?
Well, except for that Leroy guy that was always hanging around you.
Forget about Leroy. Okay?
Whatever.
I swear, I think he has a crush on you, Sadie. Either that or he has a crush on Alan. He hangs out around him, too.
I might buy that sooner.
Not that I'm against that, just saying.
Well, I am quite pretty.
Fib looks at him like he's crazy.
We'll have to buy you a nice, pretty pink dress.
With bows.
Lace trim that works.
Garter belt.
Why are we here?
We're having dinner. What are you ordering?
Are you paying?
Wait, are you paying?
Oh, wait, actually, guys, I've got this. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out some guy's wallet. On me.
Uses the credit card before it can get canceled.
Exactly. It's like, don't worry about it.
Ice cream.
After your dinner.
After dinner.
Dinner is ice cream. And cookies.
We'll get it to go. I'll put it in the freezer.
Ice cream. With extra sprinkles. You said you'd give me extra sprinkles.
Yeah, you'll have your extra sprinkles, but you gotta get some vitamins into you, kid.
Vitamins are for suckers. He's pouting at this point.
I'm going to have the finest lobster that they have here. They have lobster here, right?
Why the hell not?
Sure, they've got lobster here.
2 lobsters, 1 to go. 3, 2 to go.
Can I get a pet lobster?
Where would you keep it?
In my bag?
Lobsters need water.
We can put some water in there with it.
I don't think you're thinking this through,
I have a
kid.
pot! I can put it in the pot.
But
It'll
that's
be in
your
my hat.
That's your hat.
It can wear my hat for a little bit.
Jackson's like, I think most lobsters might have a slight fear of pots.
He's got a point.
No fun.
We'll get you a pet later.
Okay.
Jackson's like, well, if Alan's paying, then he lists off a bunch
Yeah.
of different things.
Yeah, Alan's paying.
Go
That's
right
me.
Go right ahead, friend. Order away.
Even
My
with Alan
treat.
paying, she's probably not gonna. She's not gonna be like that. She'll probably just get like some kind of like burger and fries type of thing.
Beach
But
frozen
she'd order a
burritos.
veggie side because she's not trying to be a total artery clogger.
Right.
She has to chase things sometimes,
No.
Exactly. Cardio.
Isn't that rule number 3?
Yeah, something like that. Right up there with double tap.
Well, your food comes around, and Sadie would explain exactly what she needs Fib and Alan to do.
Yeah, and scoping the place out and everything.
We can do that.
Well, I'll need some stuff.
Like
Do we
what?
have to go inside the place?
Well, if we're going in there, we're going to need things to get in there.
Well, it's more along the lines she needs you to get the lay of the land.
Yeah.
Less of a detailed thing, just...
I'm gonna need 5 pounds of birdseed.
Birdseed?
That'll weigh more than you. How are you going to carry that?
You are.
I don't think you understand how this relationship works.
You'll carry it.
5 pounds of birdseed.
What's the birdseed for?
The pigeons.
What are the pigeons for?
They'll tell me about the place. But only if I feed them. Gnomes can speak to
Dead
small
silence.
animals.
Yeah, kind of like rubs the edge of her thumb against her forehead, like... Yeah, okay.
And then just a slight turn to Alan. You're gonna do more than talk to the birds, right?
Pretty much.
Just an aside.
Oh yeah, we'll talk to some rats too.
Oh, I'll need cheese for them. They don't like birdseed.
Now, here's something. Before you get your panties all up in a twist, remember, this is my specialty. Well, that
Yeah,
and
I
robbing
know.
people and
Yeah, Jackson
hustling
was like,
and...
I thought your specialty was being a detriment to society.
Well, yeah, but
And she chucks a french fry at Jackson. We need him, shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt the thief's feelings?
don't worry, I'll find out where you live.
Good luck. I sleep with a shotgun.
I'll take it.
Anyway. Fine, I'll get you what you need. We'll figure something out.
Also, I'm going to need
That guy's leg. No.
yeah, that guy's leg. No, I want. I might have to borrow somebody's car.
Borrow whatever you need, as long as it's not from me. Or him. She pointed at Jackson, almost
I
like
say-
an afterthought.
Nobody's touching my jet. Nobody's touching the plane. The only person who drives the plane is me. I fly it. That's it.
I think you mean fly the plane, but yeah.
What do you need the car for?
You know, reasons. Anybody need a car?
Because I can't run that far.
Yeah.
Sadie just looking past them at the building. Which is maybe 2-3 blocks away from them at this point.
Do you want us to do this now?
Yeah.
Well, the sooner the better.
Okay,
Eat
let's
first.
It's not much for the cheese and the bird seed. It's only like a couple copper.
Yeah, well, birdseed's like... Unless you're getting, like, really stupid, like, weird stuff, it's dirt cheap anyway.
Yeah.
But you could get, like, you know, American cheese, or whatever the equivalent is. Lansing cheese.
go. Rats don't care.
Exactly.
Cheese
No,
is
it's-
cheese.
No, it's still American cheese, but nobody's quite sure why they call it that.
Why do they call this American cheese? Not sure.
Uh.
Something about how it's made.
Alright, well,
I decided that's not what they call the cows of that world. They're Americas.
Americows.
Americows. There you go.
well, I assume they sit down and enjoy a very expensive and delicious meal with copious amounts of leftovers for later.
Yes.
All on Alan's,
Yeah.
Some guys,
yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, all in Dick's regard. Well, if you scroll out a little bit, you will see we are here at said building.
To be fair, Sadie didn't get anything expensive, except maybe her beer. That was kind of a luxury.
I think for the most part, Jackson just went for like a steak and some, like a salad or something.
There you go.
Rabbit food.
Don't break the bank.
Well, I mean, a good steak meal's like 27 gold, you know.
Well,
See, look, I even found car models.
Car bottles. Woo!
I want the red one.
And I totally, at some point in time, we were going to have a car chase.
Oh joy.
Dibs
Hope
on
we're using
driving.
a better car than Sadie's, cause...
Well, I'm pretty sure you have the highest dex, Rip.
How do I hide a car?
Yeah, you've got the highest dex, so yeah, you'd probably be default driver, because that would be dex checks up the wazoo.
Alright, well,
I wish I could reach the pedals. Because my deck
I was gonna
is
say, I have
pretty
a
high
feeling Sammy
too.
would probably be the one, you know, out the window with her gun shooting at whatever's chasing them.
Same with Jackson.
Yep. You drive, we got this.
Copyright strike.
Well, now that they've enjoyed their meal, Alan would drag Fib along for the investigation.
Somehow I can only just think of Red Dwarf with the cat. And they ask what he's doing, and he's like, investigating.
I love him.
Right? I love him too.
He's so
Or he's sitting there
funny.
licking the collar of his shirt. What are you doing? I'm doing my laundry.
I'm gonna get you, little fishy. I'm gonna
Exactly.
get you, little fishy.
I love Cat.
Me too. Okay, where are the birds at? I gotta go talk to them. You're carrying the food, so you gotta follow me.
Of course. I would imagine the birds would congregate around the fountain.
That's what I was thinking. I can see the fountain. You don't have to point at it.
It's saying,
Alright,
Mr.
so-
Ripper! Mr. Ripper.
Alright, so I'm gonna go talk to the birds. And be like, flapping my arms around like I would.
Do you want us to actually move over there?
Yeah, go ahead. I can do it real quick. I can just zoom out and drag you both over.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew it.
On your walk over, I mean, you know, let me get perception checks from Alan. Let me get 3.
Where's perception is
Wisdom.
okay.
I really don't like it when I zoom out this far. I've got 855 dropped frames, because, you know, this is so frame intensive.
That's 1. That's 2. The third one sucked.
Yes, the third one did.
He stopped paying attention after that.
You got closer to the fountain and, you know, Fib ran off to go talk to the birds. Well, on the first 2, you took note of most of the security guards, specifically that they were all bugbears. Big, burly, ugly, unfriendly. Your second one, you noted that they each appear to have some form of handgun on them and stun batons. So the typical gear that you would see with most security guards that you've had the pleasure of meeting.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
The rain has since let up. The sky is full of, you know, various airships and stuff zooming across the sky. And there's a bunch of pigeons and all kinds of other birds just gathered around the fountain, squawking at each other.
If we hadn't retconned the last campaign there, I wonder if what's his face's bird would be there.
Didn't necessarily retcon it. It's just we never finished it.
Okay.
It's still everything still happened. It's just that it amounted to nothing because we didn't get very far.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, it's been 125 years since then. I don't think the birds last that long.
Yeah, that's true. I was just saying that was who I thought of.
Although, yes, the what is it? Joe Pesci Raven was very fun. Alright, we'll go ahead and do... I don't know, it's kind of a base thing that you can talk to animals, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm gonna
Investigation.
use investigation.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna use investigation and I'm gonna tell the birds, I'm gonna be like, now, I've got this whole big bag of birdseed here. If you guys can all fly up to the windows and look in, then come back down and tell me what you see. If you see anything interesting or strange, that'd be fantastic. And all this birdseed will be yours. So, investigation. So I get a bonus, like, since I'm trained in it, I get a bonus of what, 3?
Yeah.
So that's a total of 14.
It's pretty good. They agree. They fly up. They circle the building. Some of them check out the windows. After about 15-20 minutes, they come flying back down and land, and they tell you that there's a bunch of guys inside who are wearing, like, hoods and stuff. And it looks really weird, and they're doing weird things. But it looks like, for the most part, that the security guards are all on the outside. They didn't see any on the inside.
Okay. I'll go back over and tell Sadie what I saw then. Or what they saw, rather. I could talk to the rats, too, if you want.
Are there any rats around?
I'm
if
sure
they can get in the building.
I was about to say, I'm sure there's a sewer access, drain, manhole cover somewhere nearby.
Alan starts looking into the fountain and says, Fib, go see if you can find some rats to ask about the underground area of around the building. See what they can find out.
Okay. And I'm gonna go and look for a grate or
Alan,
a manhole or something like that.
while Fib's doing that, Alan pulls out some guy's wallet and acts as though he's going through it. And accidentally... Well, before he does this, are there coins in there?
Yes. Let me see if I can find something first. Hold on.
Okay.
Where were those? No. Sewer. There we go. Here. I'll plop this... Whoops. I'll plop this down. Like... That should be a background piece, and that's way too big. Change to background. And... size medium. There we go.
Suddenly Ninja
Okay.
Turtles. No.
There we go. A sewer cover.
Okay.
And
I'll kneel
yes,
down to the rats.
yes, there are coins in there.
Alan pulls out some guy's wallet and accidentally, finger quotes, fumbles it into the fountain, goes, "Oh no, my wallet," and reaches down into the water to grab it.
Meanwhile, back up at the sewer grate.
Okay, I'm gonna call down and tell them basically the same thing I told the birds.
Okay.
Be like, I have this whole big block of cheese for you guys if you can, you know, scout out the inside of the building and tell me what you find, if you can get in.
Now we might have to have Alan, you know, open up the manhole covers so that we can get you the cheese, but it's here.
Oh. Yeah, that looked like just a grate for me, so...
I'm not sure if an entire wheel of cheese would fit between the...
You can
Squish it.
tear off chunks. There you go.
There you go. We'll go ahead and roll another investigation.
Squish it through the grate like a slicer.
Yeah.
They're rats, they don't care.
Use the grate
don't
as
care.
a grate to grate the cheese.
Aha!
Okay. Let's see. I got 16. No, 19.
A 19, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the rats come back after some time, and they tell you that there wasn't anybody in the sewers that they could see that, you know, like matched the description from what the birds had told you.
Mm-hmm.
But they do know for a fact that there's stairs that go from the sewer into the hotel. there's a broken...
The hotel?
Or the building, whatever.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, wait, what?
I don't know. The abandoned building. I don't know why I said hotel.
I was just checking on that.
Yeah. But there is sewer access that, you know, acts as it, and there's a broken grate down there that they could probably get through if they wanted to come up through the basement.
All right. All right. I will give them. I'm just gonna drop the whole wheel of cheese down there, I guess. Were you gonna open it for me?
He needs to roll his.
You're not
what
too
he's,
busy stealing shit.
If it's not nailed down.
Alan would come over and...
Well, make your roll for what you stole.
Oh, right. What is that, sleight of hand?
Thievery.
He's gonna end up working for Althea, isn't he? As long as he doesn't try to steal from her.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. But yeah, yours... What is it, sleight of hand, I guess? Yeah.
It's just that if he doesn't already.
I hope the fountain doesn't notice me stealing money.
61 gold.
Nice.
Well, a total of 61 gold. It's made up of copper and silver pieces, but...
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Yeah.
Suddenly his wallet's a lot more full than he remembers it being. How weird.
Alan Payne, a member of the Sticky Bandits.
And that's gonna be a...
Okay, now you have to make this not look suspicious because you do have 2 guards looking at you. Well, at least in the area. They're kind of chit-chatting to each other as they patrol, but...
Alan puts himself between the guards and Fib and tells Fib to put the cheese on the grate. Wait, is it a grate or is it a manhole?
It's a
It's a
grate.
manhole.
Oh.
Oh, is it a grate?
Well, it's a great manhole. I mean, you could lift it up.
It's a great manhole.
It is a great
fantastic
manhole.
manhole. I love it.
It's a combination of the 2.
It's the claw.
Manhole.
Alan tells Fib to put the cheese on the grate.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell, "Look out, blue!" Yeah, I yell, "Look out below!"
I get a strange
I
feeling he's
put
about
the
to whip
cheese
out his
on it.
knife and just like... He slices, he dices, he makes cheese wedges in 14 different
No.
sizes.
Julia fries.
Alan glances over his shoulder to see if the guards are looking.
Let's see here. Well, they rolled a natural 19, so I'm assuming they're paying attention to you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just do it. I got this.
Alan turns around, looks at the guards, and like jumps up, backwards onto the cheese.
I saw that coming.
Acrobatics check. Not a high DC, but I'm curious as to how dynamic it was. Fairly dynamic, and you stuck the landing.
I just imagine him landing it like a gymnast with his arms up in the air.
Yeah. The cheese gets sent through the grate. You kind of drop down a bit. You've got your hands up in the air, and then you bow afterward, and the clap, clap, clap. Oop, we switched over to Storm.
The guards are over there.
Let's go, right? Meow.
Go right now.
Let's
go
go
right
right now. Come on, move, 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 move. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I like to imagine like him making the
The Pink Panther tiptoe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Except he's actually making the noise because of all the shit he's carrying. I assume that after they bug out, there's not really any interruptions.
No. You make it back safely.
The guards are just thoroughly confused.
Yeah.
They guard the building, not the sidewalk.
They go home. Hey, honey, guess what I saw?
You
today?
won't believe what I saw.
2 crazy people shoving cheese in manholes.
In the weirdest way.
Turned down for what?
All right. Pass along the info to Sadie.
So there's easy way to get in that doesn't seem to be guarded via the basement, and it does seem to be full of people in hoods and dark cloaks, and one would typically, you know, associate with cult activity. At least in a fantasy world.
Well, I guess we got our way in.
Are we going in through the sewers?
If we have to.
Aw. Damn it. Oh,
Don't wear your nice clothes.
I don't have any nice clothes. But I can. He pats the wallet.
The sewers in an urban city are basically like runoff water. It's not... If I'm correct, it's not actual feces, except for the feces of the animals that are down there.
Still wouldn't smell nice.
Yeah, it still wouldn't smell nice, but at least you're not trudging in sludge.
True, and it's
Yeah, it
probably
wouldn't
a
be as bad as
biological
you
nightmare.
think.
Or a germological nightmare. Thanks to all of said animals.
And now you just gave them all that cheese. They shouldn't be pooping for a while. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yucky.
It's runoff water.
And yucky.
You're a pansy. I've walked through places like that before.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about when our other group was in the sewers and there were bats and... The Tholic was freaking out at the bats.
They're in my hair! Tholic, you don't have hair! Well, they would be in my hair if I had hair.
And then later he did get hair.
Yes, when he accidentally turned into a werewolf.
I doubt many people turn into a werewolf on purpose.
He had hair in places he thought he never would.
Well, he was a Goliath.
Everywhere?
They don't grow hair.
That was something else I think only he had, that happened to only he and Althea, wasn't it?
Yes, they both turned into
They both
werewolves.
started turning into werewolves. Yeah, that was funny. Anyway. Alright, well, she'd probably offer them... She'd probably either lay it out that either they go in now, which they're a little unprepared, but at the same time, if they wait until, like, the next day or whatever, they don't know for sure what's going to be inside anymore.
Right. Well, if we did it, say, at night, at least the guards wouldn't see us sneaking into the sewers.
Right.
At the very least, we could get into a sewer entrance that's, you know, closer.
Right.
We don't have to go through that sewer entrance either.
No, but you could get to one that's nearby.
Yeah.
Versus, say, I don't know, going to find one in some alley and then having to navigate through the sewers.
Well, Fib probably knows his way around the sewers.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure the 3 adults don't want to spend as little time in the sewer as possible.
Oh.
I'm sure Fib's like, no, it's okay, we can go through here. I know my. It's like not. It's that's we can. Closer, less time in the better.
Plus, I mean, she would have, I mean, she at least told Jackson, and I'm sure she would have let in Alan on what's going on too, that they're there to find this chick or whatever.
Nobody ever wants to go swimming with me.
Jackson's like, believe me, next time you've got some free time, I'll take you back to my place and you can go actual swim at the beach.
With sharks?
I don't think we've had a shark attack in 2 years.
So you're due for one. Please take him.
He's all yours. So are we gonna hit it at night, or are we gonna go in now, or what?
Well, Sadie would probably go for a night because that just, you know, it'd be easier to get in.
All in favor of night, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Me.
Okay, so that's 3.5. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna have to load up a new map. So you're gonna have to re-impersonate your characters again. Just a heads up.
I'll re-impersonate your character.
Let me save, and I'll have to give you guys permission again because we haven't loaded this map yet. Oh wait, no, we have loaded this map. This is the same map from that has the that we were on.
Do you want to break before the next phase, or do you want to just keep going?
Yeah, sure, we can break here.
Okay.
Okay.
And I can get everything set up. Let me toggle on our be right back sign.
Alrighty.
Expecting you or me?